Test. Test. Hello. Test. I think I'm alive. All right. Sunday evening, everyone. Hello. I'm here. You're there. And if nobody comes in the next little while, I can edit this part off. So I can just sit here and just kind of and see if anyone comes. And if nobody comes, well, then I'm canceled. That's how it works. Oh, look. It's Day Tripper. Hello. How are you today, sir? And Ken, the music nerd. I think that's Glenn Kellaway's nephew. I'm not sure. And oh, Robert P. Oh, I'd love to have you too. But say hello to your daughter anyway. Hello. You watch for a little while, I guess. And yeah, if you haven't caught me already enough, or if you've had enough of me, or not enough of me, yeah, you can go over to Canadian Stud Muffin and see the replay of the video chat we did this afternoon with Fit to be Tie-Dyed and Glenn Kellaway and Larry Graves and me and Tom. Hello. Yeah, I know. I was invited to be on the Canadian Stud Muffin shows, so Larry was fabulous. Yes, as I just said, you can go back to his channel, and the whole 2 hours is there for your perusing. Ever cool, right? You can relive the fantastic Larry Graves show with me and Larry and Glenn and Fit to be Tie-Dyed, and we were all there. You told Brad we'd both join? Oh, you mean as in if I would have been at my own show at 4 o'clock? Well, yeah, but I got preempted. So it's 12/7. Well, there's no time thing here. But yeah, I suppose I should put that up. Point. There, link for people to join this fantastic show. Yes. And everybody wave to Hudson. Yay, Hudson's here. And well, when you've got 4 of us, and we were going just about through every message, responding to every one, it does get back late. But I have more people than AGK. Is AGK having a show here too? And with models? Ooh, fancy that. I'm beating out AGK and model stuff? Wow, that's amazing. Nobody knows about that, all right? Hey. Yeah. What time am I streaming tomorrow? Right now. This is it. Sunday. The Sunday show. I don't usually do one during the week unless I really am up to it, and most of the times I'm not. So and besides, there's other shows out there, fantastic Rachel shows and the Vinyl Archivist shows and Joe Mayo shows. There's all kinds of shows to be seen. Do not worry. AGK is playing records. Whoa. It's Monday. Well, this is supposed to be Sunday here. I'm usually here 3 hours ago, but I ended up on a different show. So yeah, go back and watch the Canadian Stud Muffin. And if you want to see more of me, go back there and see at least 3 of us at the time. 4, yeah. Did I hear the new All Things Must Pass mix? Part of it. I didn't listen to the whole thing. And besides, I have the Technicolor one anyhow. So like I tried a few of the new ones and they're okay, but I mean, I got this, and my toaster busted this weekend. You know how much of a bummer it is not to have toast for breakfast? So therefore, I think it's imperative that I buy a new toaster instead of one of these when I already got one, right? or at least an old one. Did you know? How do you say that? Kian or Kian or? He's in Wales. Well, tickle his tonsils will let you out. The new mixes are great. Well, I've seen a few of these people, they come on and go, the mixes are awful, and I like some, and, I don't know, it's kind of like a mixed bag. The Technicolor one, yeah. He bought this one very recently because every version is getting expensive. Oh, you mean this one? Ooh, you see that? I still got the bumper sticker there. Stuck it on the box. What was I thinking? I don't know. I figured if it got to go somewhere, it'll go there, hey? Whatever. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, All Things Must Pass is out, and this is release weekend and all, and everybody has different thoughts on it, and I've got a Dr. Pepper. Yummy. It's delicious. Yes. Steven Wilson should have remixed it, so that means you're not a big fan of the remixes. Every other CD version of All Things Must Pass, even the 2014, they've raised the price on all of them. Those nasty Harrison estate people. Gee, what's going on? Hello, Jeff. How are you doing? Hey, I need a wingman, Jeff. Are you up to the job? Yes. So, anyway, this is the Sunday show. So, don't they sell Dr. Zing? Not yet. I'll put in a good word. $25 for the 3 CD set? Not bad. Well, yeah, but how many of these things do you need? When you buy one, aren't you supposed to be done with it? Here's my pal. Jeff, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Uh-oh. Hello?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get a phone book to sit on so you.
Okay. I sit up high. I'm lazy,
Isn't it
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, we're way down. Now I'm up now.
There you go. Hello, Jeff.
Hey, how are you? What's up?
Hey. Have you got your All Things Must Pass?
I have the 2001 version.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine's in the Digipack. You got the little box thing, yeah.
I got the little box. With a bumper sticker.
Oh yeah. I might I have a birthday coming up next month, so I might say please, and somebody will get it for me. So we'll see what happens.
Go back to the
CD set.
Comments just a second. If I had streamed a bit earlier, Ken could have joined. Well, this is 7:30 Eastern Standard Time.
What
can you do? No, we're not supposed to be done talking about it. We're talking. Oh, never mind. I'll miss the first 7 minutes. Don't worry, you didn't miss much.
I saw that one with Joe Mayo and that giant advertisement, and I had dreams of his girlfriend driving the car and him hanging out the door, driving home with it, and So I don't know if you got it. Did you see that?
No. What?
Joe Mayo and this giant All Things Must Pass ad.
No.
Yeah, you need to go over to the site and see it. It's there.
No, the first 7 minutes were just me checking my hair,
Well, you got more hair than me, so yeah.
Oh, you can check your hair too. There it is.
That's right there. Yeah.
That's cool. And look, here's a new name I've never seen before. John Ramos.
Oh, hi.
Do you know who John Ramos is?
Haven't a clue.
No.
Maybe it's a new person.
Could be. Could be. I don't know. Never heard of it.
Perhaps.
But welcome anyway.
Yes.
Yeah. This is my hair's still growing. Well, I hope so.
Yeah, my hair.
If it quits, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, get my chair.
Oh yeah, I was going to tell you, Doc. My girlfriend may be watching, so I just text her, and she lives in Oklahoma City, and she might be.
Oh, she might tune in.
Yes, her name is Joy. She lives in Oklahoma City. Hey, Joy. So
hello, Joy.
She might be there. Maybe we'll see.
Well, no, it's this old man Jenkins on the left and Santa Claus on the right. What? I don't. You didn't see the Canadian Stud Muffin show today, did you?
No, I was doing some stuff outside today. I missed it.
Okay. When we had all four of us up there, like Larry and Paul and Glenn and me, so somebody put up a thing that said who we looked like.
Oh, okay.
And somebody said I looked like Eric Clapton.
Oh, okay.
So, old man Jenkins, indeed. I look like Eric Clapton. Apparently, if I go out on the street, Eric Clapton, look out! Can I have your autograph?
You need to learn how to play the guitar, Doc.
Jeff Kendall, Santa. Ha ha!
Yeah. Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, well, see, Eric Clapton on the left and the KFC guy on the right.
Oh, okay.
The trouble is that guy's dead.
Yeah.
He says, "Hey, fellas. Hey, how do?"
Hi, Daniel.
Yeah. Oh, so nice to see some people here on a Sunday night.
Sunday nights. I'm looking for you in the afternoon. I kept looking outside, and I was running in the house and see if you're on, and go back outside. And
thank you.
Yeah, and I was running inside, and
Don't forget to hit that notification bell for further stuff. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah. And they say like, "Oh my gosh, put everything away. The Doc Show is on. We got to, like if you're cutting the turkey and all that kind of stuff."
We need some more people.
Yeah, I loved you when you were in Cream. Fantastic.
And what's this about the Bobby Whitlock stuff? You played with him, didn't you?
Oh, of course, yes.
After George.
This dream is putting a smile on my face. Oh, you just wait. We get some more people on here. This could be
a couple more.
Yeah, like Jeff, you missed the last one.
Okay.
When we were watching bad Star Trek movies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I saw a bit of that. Yeah, I was away.
Like, I edited that section off.
Okay.
For all you people out there who did not see us watching really bad Star Trek films from overseas, stay tuned. Click that subscribe and notification bell, and you will see us watching really bad Star Trek movies.
Yeah.
From Turkey.
Oh yeah. I saw part of that. I was at one of my aunt's house, and I had an aunt come in from California, and you know the spiel. She's in her 80s, and you'll never see her again. And please come over, and blah 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 blah. And I said I did. So
Did you know that the first Star Trek movies are the best? First 10?
First 10? Is there?
First 10?
Let's see.
The first 10.
I like the first 6.
What about the 11th?
There's 6 original ones. There's 3 or 4 next generation ones.
Yeah.
6 and 4 is 10.
I think they go back and forth, and they don't.
Yeah.
They're all confused. And then all I remember is that very first theatrical one. What year was that? 78 or 9?
79. Yeah.
Okay.
The motion picture looks like they're walking around in their underwear.
Captain Kirk, let's go see the new Enterprise. Okay.
Yeah.
And they look at it, and they go around to the side. They go to, isn't it beautiful? Oh, yes. So when's the movie going to start?
Yeah, it takes like 45 minutes.
45 minutes. I don't know. That's right. Mr. Spock has the hugest ears in Turkey. This is true.
Yeah, my favorite ones were 2 and 3.
The odd number ones were the best.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Like, who really cares about this V'ger?
No.
What the heck is that? What the heck is that? Yeah, and the reboot Star Trek movies suck. So,
Well, that little bit with a real old Spock in it is okay, but other than that,
yeah. This weekend he had the Wrath of Khan's hot dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Nummy num, yes. Yeah. So, hey, if you hang around and we get some more people on, maybe we could do that sort of thing again.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That would be that would be fun. If we get some about 5 or 6 of if I get my whole screen full of people and we say, hey, let's go watch Japanese Spider-Man.
That'd be good. Mm-hmm.
That'd be good. We can't watch.
You could have some Japanese. My wife used to have Japanese Power Rangers. See, she taught herself to speak Japanese. So I had just hear all this Japanese stuff.
You don't want her to commit Harry Carey.
No, she didn't have a dagger. She just had all this,
Okay.
Japanese DVDs.
Well, look, we're inspiring people. This guy start streaming.
Okay. Yes, go ahead.
It's like 12:30 in the morning over there, but he might start streaming.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck. So anyway, you had some Bargoons to show.
Oh, I had actually these are from last week. But I have a couple of things.
Yeah, let's see. You want me to make you full screen?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll say I love $1 days at the Goodwill store.
Ooh, I like that too.
So I found Steely Dan's greatest hits on CD, and I found I looked out. This is a German Eagle CD I found.
What?
It's got all of the best from both the greatest hits CDs on one. This
for
is
$1.
Yeah, for $1. Mm-hmm.
Get out!
And I found something else for $1. It's not a CD, but a CD player.
Oh my gosh!
For $1, and it has an FM radio on it too. See, so that's handy as well.
Could you plug that into your car somehow?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So like it'll come out through your speakers. Now that would be great.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because cars don't come with CD players anymore.
No.
So you can use that.
They have $1 days at the Goodwill, so that's where I go.
I think that's the best Bargoon you got.
Mm-hmm.
Plus that Eagles one, kind of like 2 CDs of the best of for $1.
Yeah.
Even if it's from Germany.
Right. Mm-hmm. It doesn't have all the hits. Like it doesn't have Seven Bridges Road, and 1 or 2 other songs are on there. Are not off there, but most of the best of the hits are on there from both of the greatest hits of the original guys. So it's pretty good.
Gotta have Hotel California. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's there.
Look, Dave says he has that on CD and he keeps it in his car.
Yeah, that's a good CD.
Don't put it up on the dashboard though. Bad idea.
You're right.
Bad idea. Yeah, it can go whap like this.
Mm-hmm.
And poor Beetleman 69. Did you see? He got his new All Things Must Pass. Put it on the turntable, and it's warped.
Oh
my God!
Oh man, when I used to remember those days. You get a brand new album, tear it open, or be right in the middle of a song. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
It's jumping over.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, but what's amazing is I thought with 180 gram vinyl that was never to happen again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Cayenne is getting aha.
I believe it's Aja. I believe.
Okay, well he's getting it.
He's getting that. Yeah, that one.
All things must work.
Yeah, they were.
Yes, but if you, it sounds like you didn't see the video yet.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
But I will.
He's got it on the turntable and he sets it spinning, and you can see the kind of thing going by. And then he puts his finger in the middle, and I've never seen this before. he could make it plunk up and down.
Really?
It would bounce back up. So it reminded me of the old Pop-O-Matic games where you used
Yeah.
hit the thing and the dice would.
If I used to do that to a record, it would skip. There'd be a scratch there.
Well, actually, he said it played all right, but it looks like heck.
Uh-huh.
So he's lucky enough that he did not order it. He got it from a mortar store, brick and mortar store.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna put the thing under his arm and say, "You know what? This thing's warped. Give me my money back," or something.
Yeah.
So he may have a little luck there. Ken has a warped Talking Heads vinyl.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were all warped.
I used to get so mad. You'd buy a new album and it'd come home, and a lot of times with 45s, the 45s would skip worse than the albums. You'd buy a 45 and it's a song you want to hear, and another part of the song.
Oh yeah, but you know how you remedy that though.
What's that?
You get a clothespin.
Oh, do you?
You get a clothespin and put it on the tone arm.
Okay. You should have told me that earlier.
Yeah, well, you get the Pop-O-Matic edition. That's true. That's what it reminded me of. It's like roll 5, 3, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do we? Holy cow! We've been on here for 21 and a half minutes.
Oh, we got for quick. Yeah.
21 and a half minutes have gone by that quickly.
Just like that. Now, is this new mix of All Things Must Pass different than the 2001?
Well, somewhat, yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, then.
Mine is in Technicolor.
Oh, okay. I think mine is too, but I'd have to go get mine. But there you go.
But I mean, like, they put one out for it'd be what year would that be? 1990? When it first?
Yeah.
Okay. And one for 2000 and
2001.
Another one for 2014 and now 2021.
Jeez.
How many of these do we need?
I was going to say, I know a few people that probably have them all, but there you go. I won't say anything.
I can imagine. But yeah, I get this one. wait a minute. I got to put that down for a second.
Okay.
Where's the kitten with the whip? I think I know what he's referring to, but I don't want to let on. All gas must pass. Yes, that's true. That's true. Yeah. So like, I am not a collector. Really.
I used to be one.
One is enough.
Yeah.
One is enough.
I want to hear the new mix. I might buy the 3 CD set, but
But I'll tell you a secret though. Don't tell anyone.
Okay.
Now what? Oh, I guess I'll have to blow myself up to do this.
Okay, go ahead. Well, don't blow your stuff up.
Yeah. Well, TNT.
Oh, not that way. Okay.
Okay. Now, watch this. Okay. I'm gonna open this thing up.
Yeah.
Okay. And it comes with 1 CD.
Yeah.
Okay. Where am I gonna go with this stuff?
This.
It comes 1 CD and it comes
CD.
with 2 CDs.
2 CDs.
2 CDs.
And anything else?
Pardon me?
Anything else?
Oh yeah. You just wait. This.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Also comes with the pamphlet.
Oh, okay. The booklet. Mm-hmm.
It's only a pamphlet, people. Where's my book? Comes with the pamphlet. Okay. Mm-hmm. Also inside. Ooh, get a hint. Ooh. Okay. Also comes with, and this is courtesy of my good friend Fit to be Tie-Dyed.
Mm-hmm.
He sent me the files in which to make the 50th anniversary bonus material. Ooh,
okay.
3 discs. 3 discs of the bonus material.
So you don't have to buy it. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. So like I got the 2 regular discs and 3 discs of bonus material, and amazingly enough, they fit in the box.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you put those in there. I don't know why I got so much room in there, but anyway, and you got the pamphlet. You got the 2 CDs.
Mm-hmm.
You stick them in the little box. You know, like closing a suitcase, and voila, you got the whole thing. You got the whole thing.
That's good.
So it's good to have friends.
Oh, it
Thank
is.
you. Thank you. Okay. All right. So, okay, make myself little again. Or at least not that little. Yeah. Cool. And all cars must pass by the DMV. Yes,
Yeah.
this is true. And I got to get that too. Depends. It all depends on who you know.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible. What a deal.
What a deal, yeah.
Oh, I know. What?
And I also put out some interesting shirts with the reissue. I might, yeah, on the website. If you go to georgeharrison.com, he's got some interesting new shirts from like all things.
Well, I've seen the one with the album cover.
There's several of them.
Several of those. Okay, like what else is there?
There's one. There's the Dark Horse Records, and there's a couple of his face, and I think there's one with the album cover. And there's several of them, you know. And then you have the hoodie and the cap and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, merchandise. So you might get over to the website and
yes, and you can get these shirts now because whoops, I missed it. My mustache and rhino was a night at the opera by Queen. It was a late birthday present. Congratulations, happy birthday!
great.
No, these shirts are a bargain.
They are.
Yeah, but now the thing is, somebody a little earlier said that everything Harrison is bumped up in price. Were you here to see that? So, like, not only is the All Things Must Pass all bumped up, like everything in the Harrison catalog is all bumped up. So, these shirts, are they bumped up too?
I think they're kind of pricey, but you know, check eBay. You can probably find the same design.
Like $30 for a shirt.
Plus tax, plus postage. You know.
Craigman loves Queen.
Me too. I love Queen too.
Queen's wonderful.
No, I mean I
just turned 14. Hey.
I told you I canceled my 3 CD set because the postage is too much. I'm gonna wait. Maybe try to find it, you know, around here locally. You know. So there's a Target pretty close. I'm gonna run over to the Target and see if it's there.
Whew. Well, the last time I went bargain hunting, I didn't come home with a dang thing.
Yeah.
Not.
Well, I haven't. Nothing this week. Those bargoons are from last week. So.
No, I think I went a little too soon or something because when I was last there, I guess I got the cream of the crop. I'm just like, I'll take that and that and that.
Yeah.
And then when I go back this past week, it's like you're going up and down. I don't see anything. There was only one CD that I thought, oh, maybe. And well, do I really want the best of the Spice Girls?
Yeah. Yeah, they had it by Goodwill. They had stuff like Boxcar Willie, and they had Percy Faith, and they had who else did they have?
Celine Dion.
Celine Dion. They had 3 or 4 CDs and that sort of stuff. Yeah.
In my last few months of going to these places, I'll bet I could have picked up 100 Celine Dion CDs.
Yeah.
It's like everybody's turning them in. I don't want this anymore.
And she's only had one hit that I know of.
Well, that Titanic thingy.
That Titanic, yeah.
Yeah. In my rock CDs aren't that common. Well, what is? Ray Conniff?
Yeah, a lot of instrumental stuff, electronic stuff, and a ton of classical over at my store.
I see tons of Celine Dion. Quite a few Phil Collins, actually.
Yeah.
But I don't like Phil Collins.
You don't like Phil?
Not by himself. With Genesis, fine.
Okay.
Not by himself. What's this? Studio.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. Don't want. Bah. So, yeah, I can't find anything in the stores of late. So.
Well, maybe this week will be the week.
No, it's too soon. It's way too soon. Yeah, because I was only there last week.
Oh, okay. You
and
need to
couldn't
let
find
it go a little bit. Yeah.
You know, like I was chomping at the bit. You know, like I want to find something. I want to find something. It's so much fun to find something. And Spice Girls.
Mm-hmm.
No, put it back in.
Yeah.
So, well, did you know that in Kian's area, stuff like pop, classical, wartime music, and rap? Ah,
Yeah.
please welcome Fit to be Tie-Dyed to the show.
Oh,
Hey, yes.
hey.
Now, did you see all those CDs I made today fit in the box?
That's amazing.
All
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
That's just incredible.
You know,
What a deal.
it is a major bargain.
It is.
But you know, like I made those 3 CDs of stuff from you, thank you. And you know, I'm sitting there like, so what do I do with these? Do I put them in their own box or something? Well, let me just see if they happen to fit in here. I says, I doubt it because it's adding another thickness, right?
So I thought Robert Peace, did I send you a link or did Robert Peace send you the link? I can't remember.
Forget now.
I know
But
I sent you. I
I got the link and I downloaded all the files and
okay, that's probably the one I sent you.
burn them to disk this afternoon, and by golly, they all fit in the box.
Yeah, have you played them?
No.
No.
I haven't got that far.
Okay.
Because when I finished burning number 5, it was like an hour to go before Larry time.
Right.
And then I had Beetle Brad call. I talked to Beetle Brad today.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh my God, I talked to Beetle Brad today. So that took me up to 3:15 my time. Larry's show was at 4. And I was watching the mail because I figured there was going to be a link coming for Larry's show. And by the time I got it and got all contribulated or ready to go, you guys had already started. So I was down in the green room going like, hey, I'm here. You know. So yeah, let's go back to the people. How do you feel about the Plastic Ono Band remix? What? I don't have it. You guys?
Not yet. I'm gonna get it soon.
Yeah, I've got it. It's okay. I mean,
It's
you know, it's just a lot of stuff that, again, a lot of filler, I call it. A lot of stuff you'll play once, twice, and then, you know, forget about it kind of stuff. And it's my comment on that was it was such a stripped back album anyway. I don't know like what you needed to do to remix it because it's all up there anyway, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and
anyway.
don't need to be remixed at all, period.
Well, I didn't think that one needed to be, and I didn't think Abbey Road needed to be, and probably not Imagine either.
Oh, I'm sorry, that question wasn't for us. Sorry.
Okay. We didn't see it. We didn't see it.
Sorry, I intruded on a private conversation.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I was just going through the comments. Oh yeah, okay, right.
Did you, Doc? Did you get the Imagine reissue?
No, I didn't. I figured what I have is
I
enough.
love that one. The 2 CD set of Imagine. Oh, I love listening to that one.
You know, like if I didn't have the original, I'd probably say, yeah, I'll get that.
Yeah,
But,
well, I wanted to hear some of the extra stuff. I've been buying the 2 CD sets of all those. I don't buy the box. Like all these Paul reissues, I've got the 2 CD sets, and then the the 2 CD sets. I'm going to get Plastic Ono Band eventually, but it's not one of my favorite John albums. But I'll get it one of these days. You know.
Yeah, I'd agree, Robert. Most of them do. The Deja Vu is an exception. It's all different material, which is great. 4 CDs of, each CD is completely different from all the others, and they're all complete tracks. But yeah, most of them are just a lot of it's filler. Yeah.
Now, Ken wants to make a recommendation here about the band Death.
No.
I try to avoid death.
Nice positive title.
But I mean, really, you're talking to three guys in their 60s. Do you really think we're going to run out and buy death?
Probably with the jackhammer rhythms, you know. No, 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 no.
I know. I don't think we're the type of people who would.
No.
Yeah, there's death. Yeah.
30 years ago, yeah.
We're close enough to death as it is.
I really don't think we're the intended age group for death. We don't want to hear about death. Sorry.
No. Not yet. Not yet.
But hey, Robert S. says, no, not that one. This one. Deja Vu is great.
Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. I've heard of it.
And it comes in a box, too, with a book. Not like that Harrison thing.
The Deja Vu, that's the gold standard. What they did with that, to me, is the gold standard. Hey, and believe it or not, you get the CDs and the vinyl with one purchase.
Ooh.
Mind-blowing.
Wow.
Mind-blowing.
And at a lesser price.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no kidding.
Ooh. Talk about bargoons. That's a bargain.
I still say this: the state-of-the-art standard for these box sets is the Led Zeppelin boxes that they put out.
Mm-hmm.
Those are wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really well done.
So like, well, just because it's in Technicolor doesn't mean it's the best. Oh, that's the old one anyway. So I guess that don't count. Okay, quiet time.
I was just hoping that when they issued Deja Vu, they would issue a 2 CD set, and they haven't. So, like the fall reissues and the other ones. And I guess they're just going to go with that big long reissue box of Deja Vu.
Ken might start making music blogs. Go ahead, do it.
Go ahead.
Good.
That'd be good.
We're not stopping you. Robert S. picked up the 3 CD set of ATMP today, but hasn't listened.
That's what I'm wanting to get. Mm-hmm, that one.
Oh yeah, well when you buy these things, you got to set aside a good chunk of time to do this sort of thing.
Yeah, I do.
It's not like, well, I got half an hour to kill. No, you got to have an hour and a half or so.
Mm-hmm.
But I was going to say the extras on the Deja Vu set, they've been also released in another package, have they not?
Yeah, I heard something. I haven't actually seen it myself, but I've heard something.
Yeah, they're in a lighter brown color.
Yeah, now are they the records?
Yeah, I see them at the downtown store yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had them in my hand. I says, ooh, this must be for all you people who have the original Deja Vu but don't want to buy it again for this bonus material.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a chance for you to buy the bonus material.
Yeah, that's smart. Was that CDs?
LPs.
Okay.
I can't remember the price.
Because they released it all in a big box set. I think there was like 5 LPs or something crazy like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like $250 or something. Like, it was really expensive.
Okay. No, thank you. No. Skip that. Or wait for a sale. I don't think record stores have sales anymore, do they?
No.
It used to, like I remember in the newspaper, when we don't even have an entertainment section anymore in the newspaper. That lists all the movies that are playing. They used to have the ad there like, oh my gosh, the new Boston album is on sale for $3.99.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
None of that anymore.
We used to have in our Sunday paper, we'd have a pullout when we had when Best Buy used to have all the CDs, and these are the brand new albums coming out.
This might be what I saw, an Alatrate Deja Vu.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, I saw something there.
I believe I heard, is it alternate Deja Vu alternates, something like that?
Dang.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I haven't actually seen it myself. I've heard about it, but I haven't actually seen it.
Yeah.
Well, then you've got to go to your local record store, and hopefully it's not an hour away.
Yeah, if I want, I got all that stuff on CD, and I don't know if I really need the vinyl as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty happy with what I got.
I put the invite out there. Robert S. I know he's out there someplace. He doesn't have to type anymore if he clicks the link
Come on.
Yeah, come on.
We got some open slots.
I got 3 slots open.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been on here for 40 minutes. Ooh. Come on, people, let's have a party. We might even watch some Chinese Spider-Man movies or something.
Night party, yeah.
Yeah, it could be. It could happen. It could happen. Yes. Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought allitrate looked pretty interesting.
Okay.
Allitrate? What's that? You know, it sounds
That's
like
it's a new album. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it sounds like something pharmaceutical or something.
Mm-hmm. It's something that David Crosby takes. Allitrate Deja Vu.
Yeah, Ken says his CD collection is mostly 90s and 2000s because they're the eras he finds the most. Well, dig a little. You might find something a little earlier.
Yeah.
Gee. I see you like Rush. They're Canadian, you know.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention today on the Larry Graves show that I had seen the Guess Who twice.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
And there was the part about something that may have happened when you were going to see a band, like did something happen? The Guess Who were going to play down on our riverfront, okay? And they had the stage set up and all this kind of stuff. And I think the band was supposed to go on something like 8 o'clock. And 7 o'clock, this gigantic thunderstorm comes through with wind and everything and blew everything to shreds.
Mm-hmm.
So after the storm went through, you know, the people were like resetting up the amps and putting up the tent again and all this kind of stuff. And we were wondering, geez, it's still going to go on? But yeah, it did. It did.
Oh, that's good. Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, here's something. What we got?
What's that? Oh, just God.
Oh, that looks like it. That looks like the allitate.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I remember a white cover. Yeah.
Looks like a record store day release.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well, all I knew it was in kind of a beige color thing, and I went, "Ooh, look at that!"
So it's just a single record.
Okay.
Looks like the same track lineup.
Well, I wish they'd release that on a CD. They probably won't.
Yeah, they don't always do that with record store stuff. There's the hype stickers.
Yeah, Deja Vu, like you never heard of before.
It's a limited edition at 20,000.
Oh.
Not sure
Well,
how.
if anybody wants one, my record store's got at least 2.
Good.
There you go.
Well done? Okay. Question. When I saw the Guess Who, did they do Rain Dance? No, but they should have.
Yeah.
In fact, I think Mr. Bachman was here on that little tour too, because it seemed to me they did a few BTO songs too.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, and Nico, who's that? Who's Nico?
She was a kind of a model that sang with the Velvet Underground.
Good for AGK. Good for him. Okay.
Well, the last concert I went to see the Monkees in 1986. So.
Oh, geez, that was like 30 years ago.
No.
Ooh, and that was like 3 out of the 4.
Yeah, the trio, and they had. It says the Grassroots. It was one Grassroots, and they had Gary Puckett, and then they had 3 or 4 of the Hermits without Peter Noon. So it was a pretty good tour, though.
People. Robert P. Oh, he's got ice cream. Oh. People. Uh-oh. Oh, he's got ice cream.
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
We'll wait.
Oh, he's got ice hang on. I gotta.
Come on, Robert. You can do it.
That's
Test
proofreading.
I was in the back room waiting, so I figured I'd finish my ice cream while I was waiting.
Okay.
But if it bothers you, I'll go to Avatar. But if not, I'll stay. I was at my daughter's house, and I wanted to join at 4, and then I saw you guys were on with Larry, and there was no room there, so I figured I'd wait and see if you came back on today or tomorrow.
Yeah, I thought I'd give it about an hour and a half, and I'd try to come back on, see how things go. Hey, I got 21 viewers.
Wow.
Woo!
Hey.
21. Get out. Wow. Thank you. Send money.
Yeah.
But Robert P., in case you haven't heard from Beetle Brad today, you have?
Well, somewhat, yeah. I've talked to him about 10 seconds ago.
You're going to get a box from him.
Okay. Thank you.
The box is for me.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I talked to him on the phone today, and he says, I'm going to send you a box. I'm going to send you some VLT. I says, oh, cool. Oh, wait. Excuse me. I told you, people, kittens.
Mm-hmm.
Kittens. All right.
I love kittens.
Yeah.
Yes. Watch the viewership just balloon.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Here, Harry.
Yes. Should always have kittens. Okay. Well, anyway.
There we go.
Brad's going to send me a box of VCLT.
It's going to come to me because it's cheaper. And
Wait.
Go ahead.
Oh, kitty cats. All right.
Her name is Harry.
Hi, Harry.
That's Harry.
Cool.
Okay. She wants to sit back down.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
Meanwhile, no, what do you got? What is that?
A kitty cat, but you can pet it if you want.
Ooh.
Ooh, yes.
This will buy you a George Harrison box.
Yeah, really.
Red, yeah. No spirit.
That's true.
So where does he live? Yeah.
Fortunately, it's not real, but okay.
Oh, Robert S. says, hello, Robert P. Yeah.
We need a Robert T now.
He's in love. Whatever.
Well, anyway, Robert P., I told Brad to send it to your house.
This way I'll hold it till if they ever release you from your prison in Canada, you can come visit and get it.
Exactly. So I told him on the phone, I says, whatever you got in that box, it's going to cost you a fortune to send it here. I'm sure you have Robert P.'s address. Send it there. You know, and
I got 5 or 6 items here for you too, just waiting.
Yeah. So like, don't get any ideas about an unboxing. Okay, that's my deal.
Now, if you put the stuff in your car and you're crossing the border, they say, do you have anything to declare? Do you have to say, yeah, I got 2 butcher covers, a couple bootleg CDs, you know, what do you got to tell them?
No, I bought a box of rice checks.
I'm just saying, say, my friend gave me some stuff when I was over. They gonna believe you?
So anyway, if he hasn't told you yet, when you get this box, it's for me.
And I'll tell my wife. So if I get hit by a truck, you'll still get it.
Cool. So like, I don't know when I'm ever gonna cross the border. Like they're saying, like August 21st. Yeah, right.
This is my dinner, by the way. Sorry, it's real lame over here today.
Oh.
My wife made lentils, and I don't mind lentils and rice, but that's all she had for dinner. I'm like, okay.
She made ice cream too.
Well, the ice cream I made, and then I made a wheat gluten meatloaf. It came out okay, but it was too salty. Big mistake. So we made a sandwich and quit. So I got to wash that salt down with some ice cream.
Robert, did you know I burnt discs 3, 4, and 5 of that 50th anniversary thing?
Good.
They fit in the box.
Good.
It's all in the box. Everything.
You know, I listened to the new one again. It's fine. It just says it has its limitations on both ends, and you just get to get used to it.
Yeah.
You really like it. It's like any new remaster. You take the ones you like out of it, and the ones you don't listen to.
No, I burnt the whole thing. Oh, now it won't come out. But you know, like we were talking before about when I make these things. Well, see, those are my labels.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Well, at
so
least you have good hand rotor.
okay, but
No scribble.
yeah, you're saying like labels nice. No, I just use a Sharpie. I'm done.
The only thing wrong with using Sharpies, and I can't guarantee you that in 5 or 10 years it might not deteriorate that top layer from the chemicals in the Sharpie. I don't know. Well, I don't know. You have to tell me what happened in 5 years, you know?
Enjoy them now, yeah. When you're 70, you won't have them anymore.
I think
now we tell them.
Yeah.
It'd be different if you're using a quality CD, but those were verbatim or something, weren't they?
Mhm.
Oh, no, those were Sony.
That's just a bad, yeah.
I
Sony.
think he'll
We'll
be.
see.
They'll outlive you, maybe.
He'll be
Sony. What? I'm gonna name all 4 of you after rock stars. I get to be Eric Clapton, Colonel Sanders,
Colonel Sanders, oh yeah? I like
That's not
chicken.
a rock star.
Sid Barrett, and David Gilmour. I mean, none of us are from death.
I've been called worse.
I get. Oh, I forgot. For all you people looking for kittens,
Oh, you got one too. Okay.
Well, I got
hello, Muffy. How you doing?
Oh, one of those good cats. Okay.
All right. Okay. That's enough of cats. All right. So where were we? Okay.
I don't have anything fluffy here.
Oh, I still got 20 watchers. Nice. Wow.
That's good.
You haven't scared anyone away yet.
No.
Yeah. It usually doesn't stay this constant.
Well, what was the topic of the day before I rudely interrupted you?
Just
We didn't
whatever.
have one.
Oh. No, we can talk about, I don't know, what's the last record that you got?
So Parlogram Auctions has a video up now called All Things Must Pass, the original UK box set, Trash or Treasure.
Ooh. Hey, we could watch that right now, couldn't we?
Oh, I saw their trash can version. They had a trash can in the beginning.
We could have a mass watching of that and comment.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, that'd be different. If we can't get Chinese Spider-Man, we can.
Do you want me to share it? I can
Yeah,
share it.
yeah. Let's. We can. How long is it?
37 minutes.
It's,
Oh,
well, yeah.
I think it's 19.
No, it's about 13 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad.
The new trash can version. Go ahead. I've seen it. But
Who,
So
who
I'll
says we
share
don't
it.
have?
I'll share it. If you want me to cut it off, just tell me when you want to cut it off.
ice cream while you share it.
All right.
It's coming. It's coming.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. World premiere on somebody else's channel. Get ready.
What's your favorite ice cream flavor there, Doc?
Chocolate.
Mine's chocolate too. I
Oh,
don't mind. It's sometime in the summer a black cherry, very refreshing.
no gnomes have been warped. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
This is from who? Parlophone Options?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you having sleepless nights worrying about how you're going to afford the All
advertising.
Things Must Pass Uber edition? Or are you having sleepless nights worrying about how you're going to tell your partner that you've already spent $999.98 on it? Or do you feel guilty about contributing to the wealth of corporate greed? If you answered yes to any of these questions, we have the answer for you. Parlogram Auctions are proud to announce the George Harrison All Things Must Pass Trash Can Edition. This ultra-limited, environmentally friendly set contains exclusive All Things Must Pass relics, which we have rescued and curated for you to enjoy and treasure forever. Like the official Uber set, this edition is full of things that would be cool to own, but you don't really need. Here's what the set includes. Instead of the Uber's elaborate 96-page scrapbook with unseen imagery and memorabilia,
Really? Is that
we're
really
including
like
this
that?
vintage pre-loved Beatles scrapbook featuring a few badly cut out pictures of George, which comes free with that impossible to replicate vintage smell. We haven't felled any trees to make a bookmark you'll never use. We have something much more useful. This original Boots Record Department carrier bag. Perfect for taking along to your next flea market. And it's made with bioplastic. There's no replica gnomes in our set. We give you the real thing. There's one each to represent the other 3 members of the Beatles. There's John, Paul, and of course, the lovable Ringo. Whilst Uberset owners will be enjoying Paramahansa Yoganada's Light from the Great Ones book, you'll be able to kick back with the Ladybird Book of Mindfulness. A book of wisdom and fun. It will really get you in the right frame of mind to listen to this album. Although our set doesn't have the 70 tracks including 47 demo recordings, unreleased session outtakes and studio jams, we have included not 1 but 2 rare copies of the original album. First, the UK 8-track cartridge, still housed in its original box, and also the original UK first cassette edition, both in fabulous 0 Dolby stereo sound with a dynamic range of this trash can. The Rudratchka beads in the Uber set are designed to have a calming effect on your heart and senses, but we think these inexpensive, highly coloured wooden beads will do the job just as well. All of this treasure is housed in a handcrafted all-metal container, specially designed so when you've done with it, it can actually be used as a trash can. This special limited edition collection is yours now for only... Unfortunately, the trash can edition is not for sale, but in this video, I'm going to be looking at George Harrison's incredible first solo album.
Nice.
It was good.
And before you ask, no, I did not order the Uber set. I ordered the 5 vinyl set. However, in this video, I'm going to concentrate on the original UK issue and look at its variations and find out how it sounds. We've not spent much time covering solo Beatles releases on this channel. In fact, this is the first. So before I get started, I'd like to show you a book which has been a great source of information for me and one which I highly recommend. It's called Vinylology, the Beatles Solo, the ultimate guide to UK LP pressings variations, 1968 to 2000. If, like me, you're a fan of detail, this book will be right up your alley. It goes through everything from covers, labels, inner sleeves of every UK pressing of their solo albums until the year 2000. It really is a goldmine of information and is essential if you want to find out which pressing you have. It's written by a very knowledgeable author named Dennis Shabes, and it's published by the Dutch publishing company Apcor Books. And I've put a link in the description below if you want to find out more. All Things Must Pass was released in 1970, first in the US on November the 27th, and then 3 days later on November the 30th in the UK, and became the first triple vinyl set of original music by a single artist. Triple album box sets at that time were unheard of in pop music and had strictly been the preserve of opera or classical music, a fact which presented many issues to retailers at the time, most notably being with storage and display. It was also one of the most expensive. And like now, Beatles fans back then were used to forking out big sums on their records and were still smarting from the Let It Be box set earlier that year. If you've watched our past videos on Beatles cassettes, you might be familiar with this. It's an EMI cassette and 8-track cartridge catalogue from summer 1971, which lists on its dedicated Beatles page the album's cassette and 8-track formats, priced at £5.50, which back then was about $13. Back in 1971, a pound really meant something, and the equivalent inflation-adjusted price of this set today works out about £80 or £90 or dollars, which will easily buy you the new set and give you change for the bus home. So what did you get for your money back then? If you were into cassettes, you got 2 yellow labeled tapes, which were initially available with this full bleed front cover design, which changed in mid-1974 into this more familiar gold top format. The 8-track was just hitting its stride at this point and initially appeared sporting this tombstone label design, which was quickly replaced by this toned-down black and white affair. The cassette and 8-track cleverly kept the first 2 albums on one tape and put the Apple Jam record on the other. Both tape formats were housed in a specially designed cardboard box. This is the one from the 8-track. It's extremely hard to find today, as most quickly fell apart and were quickly trashed. The sound quality of these tapes, like most from this era, is nothing to write home about. Being pre-Dolby, they're pretty muddy sounding, but they're nice artifacts to own. Of course, the real star of the show was the triple vinyl set, which stayed in print in the UK with its initial first pressing matrices well into the early 1980s. Most copies were manufactured in late 1970, early 1971, but true early copies are not easy to find, as due to all its different components, transitional and hybrid copies are common. As far as labels are concerned, the earliest UK pressings look like this. Firstly, one of the earliest labels carried the recorded in England text, which was definitely copied, maybe in error, from the US set. But this was quickly deleted, leaving just the "an EMI recording" text. Secondly, early pressings omitted the Micolico publishing credit from the labels. Labels which include that credit are the most common, which is not surprising because they remained unchanged until the late 1980s, when the album briefly appeared on the green Apple label. It was only at that point which the album was recut. Discs 1 and 3 were recut as -3-2 and -2-2 respectively, while disc 2 was left unchanged. As far as the box is concerned, there has over the years been a lot of confusion about which version came out first. In all, there were 6 variations of the UK box. There's no doubt that all of the earliest boxes were made in the US. The first ones had a small circular printed in USA symbol inside the lid, without Apple's US address printed at the bottom of the credits. The next variation is the same as the first, except that the small printed in USA symbol was missing. The third type saw its reintroduction, along with the addition of Apple's New York address below the production credits. The fourth type retained Type 3's details, but probably due to contractual issues, omitted Eric Clapton's name from the credits.
Oops.
It wasn't until the fifth type that the made and printed in Great Britain box appeared. The British box had a much more quality feel to it and was 5mm deeper than the US boxes. Again, Eric Clapton was omitted from the credits, but the country of manufacture is more than clear. The increased depth of the UK box was probably an error, as was the blank appearance of the right-hand side of the box, where the lower tray was either uncovered or lined with white paper. As a result of the box being deeper, the contents didn't fit snugly inside enough. This had to be fixed by adding a piece of corrugated card, which was either coloured white or orange. The final box type from the 1980s was white on both sides and was the correct width. The first US box is exactly the same as the UK one, and this album is unique as far as Beatles-related product goes, in that both share the same catalogue number, STCH 639. As you know, the albums inside were housed in 3 different coloured inner sleeves, all of which were printed in the USA. There were no UK printed coloured inner sleeves. Most are the textured type, although there were some smooth ones with white paper lining from the mid-1970s, which are harder to find. Tom Wilkes, the designer of the box, had originally come up with a different design for the poster to the one which was eventually used. But George didn't like it and instead approved this rather dour-looking image. Anyway, there are 2 variations of this poster, one with printed in USA in the bottom right-hand corner, and another which, guess what, has printed in Great Britain in that same position. Of course, the album was remixed by George himself for the January 2001 release, which was both a critical and commercial success. Time will tell if this new edition matches that. As far as sound quality is concerned, I think that the UK first pressing is hands down the best sounding version of the original album. Its ethereal sound just floats out of the speakers, and despite Phil Spector's wall of mud, shines on every level. As I said earlier, those first matrices continued into the early 1980s, so finding a decent sounding UK copy shouldn't be too difficult or expensive. To me, the US pressing doesn't sound as bad as some say. The vocals have a real presence, and it's not a million miles away from the UK one. The 2001 remix is a different animal, and for me, didn't improve the sound or feel of the album. This new edition isn't meant to replace the original, but just give us another choice of listening, as well as hopefully introducing the album to another audience, which can only be a good thing. Like most of these recent remix projects, they're fascinating to listen to a couple of times, especially the outtakes and demos, but rarely become my go-to copies. However you feel about it, the original is never going away, and that will always be there to enjoy. If you have the new edition, why not leave a comment telling us how you think it sounds, and if you like it or not. I'll be back with another video very soon, including a great unboxing session, plus more Beatles records from around the world. But I'll say bye for now, and thanks for watching.
Bye. Wow.
I left a comment.
I like that guy's hat.
Me too. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was very.
That was kind of interesting. I hadn't seen that before. That was really quite educational.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was on. I've got this is my Digipack version of the 2001.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like that. So.
Oh, I didn't know they did it in Digipack. That's cool.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Mine's a box.
And now I've got the box.
Mm-hmm.
I got the box. Yeah, I got the vinyl too. I don't know. Have you guys seen the vinyl?
Not in 2001, no.
No.
Oh, I'll show you that. I know Doc. I think you have, but let me see here.
Well, for all you new people to the show, we're going to show you the. Here it is. Here it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
A box too.
It comes in a lovely Ziploc bag.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed the 2000. Well, it's actually 2001 issue. I liked it a lot. Still do. It has enough of vocal, bass, other.
Still have the shrink wrap on it.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
yeah, I picked this up. I didn't get it originally. I picked it up a few years ago. It got a pretty good price on it too. But yeah, it's the same idea. It's the just in a box.
It's in a box.
Yeah.
It's a big box.
I wasn't fond of the artwork.
Yeah, the artwork is,
Ooh.
what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And the picture, it gets progressively, there's more added to it.
Worse.
See as it goes. And there. And then there's a poster, which is kind of nice. Or, sorry, not a poster, a book. So
Well, at least it's bigger.
Yeah.
It's a big pamphlet.
It's it's got some alternate photos and lyrics, full lyrics. So it's quite well done. The box is a really good quality. The only thing I don't like about it are the labels.
Yeah, they're ugly.
Which they use these ugly pinky purple.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Mm.
Yeah, but that's what I got on my CDs, though.
Yeah, and
It's the same as CDs, so that's a bit of a downer. But the sound is really good.
Mine too.
Really pleasant listen. I think George did a good job with it, and I like it because it was George's mix, right? And that's its own value to it right there. So yeah,
he was in on every song, so it's my go-to most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
2014 is not terrible. It was pretty good.
Look,
Yeah.
we have a new people here. Robert S. and Robert P.
Hey.
I can't tell the difference, though.
Yeah. There's only about 80 pounds difference. You'll be fine.
This is a YouTube first. Robert
This is-
S. and Robert P. on the same chat.
Back to back.
Yeah.
This is
You're making
amazing.
history, Doc.
Sometimes I do that. It happens. I think I was the first one to ever have
No, you got one.
people
Okay.
brag on too. Look, he's just begging to be made big.
No,
Look
is
at
that
what he's got.
an original or a 2000?
That's my original from the 70s.
Okay.
That's cool, eh?
It comes in a box.
That's the one I got today.
Okay.
Ah,
It sounds good. It's just not the same.
Yeah, the box is a little worn.
Mm-hmm.
here it is. Yes. Oh, I've seen that ALT number, that Apple Stitch number before. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You've got that. Yes.
I didn't realize they were all made in America, even the ones from UK. That was weird.
Yeah, I was surprised to see that.
Let's see.
Canada didn't press their own by that time, eh?
Are they in color?
Yeah, I'm gonna check mine. I got my Canadian pressing here.
And my poster has
Pinhole.
the pinholes where I hung it on my wall back in
Right.
the day.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But I still have it. So
I didn't hang it up. It's kind of a dark figure to hang up.
There it is. Careful now. Careful. Ooh.
it's been opened in almost 50 years.
There's a rip.
Look at that. There it is. It looks so fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
It looks fresher than I do.
Nice.
So here's I'll show you my Canadian pressing.
Okay.
Actually,
This is original,
did they do those then?
original Canadian. And in Canada, I don't know, it's a little worn off here, but it says printed in Canada there and all that stuff. So you can tell.
That's what you can't tell anybody.
Staying on the labels?
Now in Canada, I don't know if it's the same in the US, but there's side one, but we got half apple.
Ooh.
America too, on the backs.
The original UK didn't do that, right? Yeah.
The Americans,
We do.
yeah, the Americans had half apple.
Yeah, but I don't think they did in the UK.
That I can tell you.
Now it doesn't say where it was printed anywhere, but it is a Canadian manufacturer for sure.
What's the small text underneath in the front?
Meanwhile, back in America,
There isn't any.
Recorded in England.
Yeah,
I don't know if
yeah,
you
but
see
what
that.
about made where?
it doesn't say on the label.
Well, it says recorded in England. According to the last thing we just watched, that's one of the first ones.
Yeah.
It was recorded in England.
And it's a half apple too.
That's cool.
And of course, yeah, we got the sleeves and all that too. So
Hmm.
there's the apple jam
Yeah, put that on and go to sleep.
Everybody take notes out there.
and the poster. Yeah.
Wow.
So the boxes were really brittle though, like the corners always ripped on them, right? So I lucky I've got a couple of copies where that hasn't happened.
Yeah, even that Parlophone Auctions guy, the box is all shredded on the corner.
Yeah, the corners did not hold up well at all. They were really easy.
A little bit of Scotch tape.
My go-to for years has been the Japanese pressing. So this is there's the serial number there, the catalog number there.
Cool.
And it's really nice. It's nice quality. The box is good, solid quality. Well, the records aren't any different. You can't really see anything there, but there's. And they went with the half apple as well, or the inner apple as well. So.
It's funny they use different apples, like you
And
know,
they came with these MoFi bags too.
Ooh.
That must sound great.
Oh, it sounds fantastic. Yeah, it's been my go-to for years. This one. And the really neat part about it is a little gimmick, but it's really neat. On the back,
There's more.
there's a hole.
What?
And you see, and what you do is you stick your finger in there to pop up the record.
Right.
Oh,
And that's why the corners don't get torn, right? So
interesting.
Pretty smart idea, actually.
Yeah.
Pop it up like that and grab what you want. A little finger hole.
Wow. I'll bet the Crosby, Stills, and Nash and Young didn't
Yeah.
think of that one.
Well, you can see, but that's Japanese. That's Japanese font there.
Mhm.
It's a nice looking set.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Yeah, it does. There's the spine.
Did you watch John Heaton's this morning? His review?
Yeah,
I
I
haven't
did.
seen it.
He had an odd bifold, like a double album set. I've
Yeah,
never
he's got the Eastern European one where they didn't include the apple jam. It was just a 2-record set.
Yeah, I never saw that in my life, and it opened up. It was really cheesy looking, to be honest, but I would like to come close because it was just like a gatefold. I've never seen it.
Yeah, it was a gatefold. Yeah,
Never heard of that version.
yeah, that's what they had in Eastern Europe. I think it was a Yugoslavian press, if I'm not mistaken.
But he didn't actually show the
And,
logo.
and they missed out on the jam.
They didn't get the jam.
I've listened to it.
Yeah.
I usually skip that myself. Not every time, but sometimes. It's like skipping number 9 sometimes. You just don't feel like going through it. Other times you let it roll. Oh, that's a song.
I always play.
Ah.
I enjoy the jam. I always play it. When I play the album, I play the whole thing.
Sometimes
Anyway,
Somebody asked earlier, who was the guitar player in the jam?
well, there's more than one.
You know, but I'm like the one who made the most of the. You know.
Well, they claim that the new version, the jam was remastered, but not remixed. And I didn't hear any difference between the 2014 remaster of the jam compared to the 2020 remaster. So I think
Well, the main people in the jam are Derek and the Dominoes and George Harrison. Those are the main guys.
But I guess there was a question as to who was the actual main guitar player there.
Well, it would be Clapton. Clapton was like most
they added Clapton back to the list of people who played.
Uncredited.
We still
well,
credit
it's not in the jam. Though. In the jam, on the inner sleeve, it's lists who's on each track. If you look at the sleeves, and Clapton's listed there, but he's not listed on the actual studio stuff. So
Well, now I think he is. If you look at the booklet,
he might be now. Yeah.
now they listed him, but for a while.
Contractual obligations.
And he is on this one.
Down the,
He
center,
is.
down the center of the front page? I don't think so. The center of the front.
Let's find out.
Right there in the orange printing. I don't think he's listed, is he?
See if we can spot it.
I can't see
You
nothing.
can see it.
We're about to be. Where we're looking, right about there. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't see. Okay.
Yeah, I can see it barely there. Yeah. See, that's yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's-
Clapton, right underneath the George Harrison. Yep.
Is
There
that
it
a
is.
later pressing or what is that? What vintage is that?
This is the first pressing.
It's the first, yeah.
Wow.
Ooh.
Because it wasn't listed in anywhere in Canada or the UK there.
It says printed in England or whatever, and it doesn't say that on the second pressing.
Yeah, I've been a Beatles fan for a long time.
But nobody seems to have got the lithograph but Beetle Brad.
What does that mean?
Hey, apparently, if you bought it at a record store, they had free lithographs for you.
Of?
And Beetle Brad had one.
Oh,
He's the only one that I've seen that had one.
I didn't go to a record store. I got mine from Amazon.
I'm still waiting for mine.
All they
Yeah.
did was get me a bill.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty quick to give you that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I don't think Amazon delivers on Sunday, do they?
Yes, I got. Well,
Do?
it may not be Amazon, but it's somebody delivers on.
They never stop working when it comes to money.
Mhm.
I enjoy that.
You must have Amazon Prime or something like that.
Regular mail has stopped coming here on Saturdays now. They don't do it on Saturdays anymore.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, is it nice?
I must be bad luck for you, Doc.
Why?
I joined and your viewership went down.
I guess that's true. You're out of here.
There's only so much to talk about.
I don't know what this is.
And I don't have a cat to show. Sorry.
Well, then you are out of
No
here.
kittens.
Cut my beard.
Well, Robert P. has his.
That's all I got right there.
Here, kitty. Here, kitty. Yeah, yeah.
It's called a Van Dyke. This is when you have sideburns and the mustache, but if you have it's called a mustache or a goatee or together, it's a Van Dyke, and or a beard like Doc has. Those are the three different names they use. I don't know what they call that little patch. You just have a patch. There's a name for that too. They got a name for everything.
Soul patch.
So maybe you're right. Maybe it's a soul patch, but yeah, they got different names. You know, I'm like, okay.
You look good, Robert. You look good.
I can't go with the beard anymore.
I can't grow a beard.
I can grow a good one, but it makes me
Nothing on the sides.
Once they started going gray, it got all kind of old looking and gets hairy, and
Yeah, me too.
it's hard to explain. But white hair is thicker and heavier than what your brown hair used to be.
Mm.
At least for most people, it seems to be heavier and curly. Like Paul grows a good one, but he's got to go get it trimmed by the same people that do his dog. I think. Who does your hair?
What?
Who trims your beard?
I do my own.
Oh, do you? Okay. I thought you had to go somewhere.
We get the garden shears and I do this.
Yeah. I've got one of them beard trimmers, but a couple months ago it was set on the highest level for some reason. And
I mean, yeah,
I saw. I remember
I remember that.
I did that back when I was 19. I did it by mistake.
who changed my number setting?
Now, outside of the weird subject, but was yours bright? Was yours red, Paul, when you were young?
Yeah.
Red beard? Red beard.
I mean, it's not now?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Well, my hair was actually much deeper red when I was younger.
Yeah.
I saw the
Yeah.
picture.
It's gotten lighter as we've gotten older.
There
I
you
think
go.
gravity sucks all the color out, right? So that's
Mhm.
here. It's closer to the ground, so it's whiter. It's just gradually sucking the color out.
Well, gravity pulled my hair down too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
it's gravity. That's all it is.
Does Robert have daughters? I had 4 daughters. That's what took my hair. That's
I have 2 sons and a daughter.
That daughter will do it. Make you go ball.
I've just got one son. So,
That's why you still got some hair on top.
yeah, just a little bit. Mm. Mhm.
I went bald at 19 because of my kids.
Dr. Pepper for all you people wondering.
Okay.
23 flavors, isn't it?
That's
I
just
guess
plain.
so.
Plain pepper.
Yeah, I know, but I thought it said
Plain-
3 on there somewhere.
Plain pepper. Tastes good. I like it. Try it in milk.
No. You like it that way?
Yeah, I'm sure it would work.
Okay.
Black cows when I was a kid, whether it was
Go
milk.
ahead, Doc. You can have it.
Water.
That's what
Water.
Water.
Yeah, me
Oh,
too.
oh, boring.
I don't do that stuff, Doc.
Yeah.
The poison.
Costco water versus Sam's Club water.
Yeah,
This stuff will keep you up at night.
it will.
It will.
Well, I had an ice cream today, which was very rare, but I
Give you gas.
had to. It was that kind of day.
Yeah, I hate when I can't sleep at night.
Me too. I have to get up and walk around.
And
See what's
look out
on
the
TV.
windows,
Mm-hmm.
check the neighborhood. What's going on outside? Oh, look, there's
I'll tell
people
you,
outside at 3 in the
Yeah.
morning. What are they doing?
Look out.
Neighborhood watch.
Yeah.
I am there. I look outside and see if my neighbors have any guests there. You know, I got one young lady on one side that gets noisy, and another lady on this side that gets noisy, and we'll see.
That's when the binoculars come in handy.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Too much pink. Too much pink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
last
What happened?
Sunday, I have a little tiny baby computer that's like 4 inches by 4 inches hooked to my TV, and that's what I normally watch YouTube on in my Lazy Boy. And I come down here to the main computer to do this. But last Sunday, I got a brand new computer because mine was 6 years old upstairs, and I hooked it all up and got it running, and I'm enjoying myself. And it was around what I thought was 6:30 at night, and I go, my wife just went to bed 6:30. That's kind of early, but maybe she's tired. And so I'm staying up 8:30, 9:30, 10:30. I go, Matt's starting to get tired early today. And all of a sudden, 12:30 at night, I go to bed, and I go into the bedroom, and my wife's getting up, and she gets up at 3:30, 3:45. Well, why are you getting up at 12:30? She goes, it's 3:40 in the morning. Oh, I set the computer clock to California time by, I forgot to change it to East Coast time. When I bought it, I just didn't think about it. And I'm sitting there thinking all that time. So I stayed up 3.5 hours later than what I should have, and wondering why I was so dang tired. Get a new computer, make sure you check the time zone you're on, because it never hit me. I fixed everything else but that. I'm like, oh.
Well,
But
Robert, you're having too much fun watching those kitty cat videos.
Yeah.
Actually,
Guy feeds raccoons.
I've been watching lately cargo van conversion videos to take these cargo vans that people carry equipment stuff in, and you change it to a camper.
Yeah.
You can buy one of those for like $4,000, and campers are like $30,000. And I'm like, hey, that looks like something I can do. Put a
Trying to get some ideas.
Kitchen, put a bucket in for a grivy, and I'm ready to go camping for $5,000 instead of $35,000. I'm going to try it anyway. I'm going to
You don't really need a bucket. You just cut a hole in the floor.
Well, we like to leave the places we can better than when we came. So I will use a bucket.
What are those ground lumps on the highway?
No.
Dear, what's that on our windshield?
No. I just thought if I could watch it. Some of these guys.
Is that corn?
Beautiful. That's not a pretty sight.
I think I on my window.
Some pretty nice papers. People have lots of good ideas. Some look really bad, like really hick stuff, and the other stuff looks like Taj Mahal. Depends on how much you want to spend doing it. But you can, if you have a little skill, you could even probably put a record player in there if you wanted to. It runs off 12-volt solar. So.
There's a guy I watch called Living the Van Life. He's basically a nomad, and he lives in a van. And he got a new van, and he dressed it all up, and he takes you through all these videos where he put insulation in and did flooring, and it's quite the thing. Quite the thing to watch.
I'm going to give it a shot. At least I'm going to buy a 6x10 to start with, and if we like it in a year or so, then we'll go to a 7x14 and see how that goes. But I'm going to try to pull under 2,000 pounds to begin with, not counting me, of course, in the car. We don't count that. I get in one of those new Mavericks in America here. They're coming out with a new pickup truck. It's a hybrid. It can pull 2,000 pounds, and it's got a hybrid. It gets 40 miles a gallon.
Who makes that?
Ford. I've already got it ordered. They start up at $19,900.
Is that all?
That's it.
Yeah, it's U.S. prices, Doc. That's like 30 in Canada.
That's Ford's idea of replacing the old Ranger.
Well, they've already replaced the Ranger, but this is smaller than the Ranger. I'm going to try it because these things weigh about 1,200 pounds.
Oh, they're really small.
I'm talking about the trailers. So I think I can pull it with the Maverick as opposed to pulling it with my big truck. I got a big truck too, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to see what happens. It's an experiment, a $25,000 experiment. Well,
what happens if the experiment doesn't pan out?
Well, then I probably get rid of the Maverick in a year and keep my big truck. I don't know what to tell you. Just experiment. See if I can get rid of the big truck and keep the small one and still go camping. But we only go 10 times.
Tell the grandchildren to pile in, and we'll see if we can tow you somewhere.
I've got a car for the grandkids, like an Equinox that fits 6 or 7 or whatever. But
come on, we're going to Grand Rapids. Let's go.
Go on a magical mystery tour.
I take no more than 1 or 2 grandchildren camping at a time. Trust me, you can't.
You need something like the old Partridge Family bus is what you need.
Yes.
Yeah. They're all under the age of 6 right now, so I think I can handle it. But once they get older, I don't know if I can do that.
How many?
I have 6 grandchildren.
6? Wow.
2 6-year-olds, 1 year and a half, and then 1 2 years, and 2 of them are like 5 months old, 6 months old. We just had some new ones this year born. I watch 2 every week, 3 days a week, from 6:30 in the morning to 5:30 at night. That's enough for me.
That's a long day for watching a kid.
The 5-month-old's rough. The 6-year-old I can handle. I've been having him for years, but his name is Hunter. He's been on here before. Most people have met Hunter, but the new one, Harper, I've only introduced once or twice because they don't like to say the computer.
It looks like Beetle Man. He just posted a video. It looks like he got his record replaced.
What's wrong with
already?
Oh, it's not warped. Good.
Yeah, he got a warped one.
which kind? The
Both
spy?
things was pass. Yeah, I think he bought the 5 vinyl set. Yeah.
That was too
Yeah.
much.
And two of them were warped. Yeah, one, like Doc said, was in the middle. You could push it down.
Yeah, the dome.
Pop-o-matic.
Now, what does that 3 volume set cost, or 5 volume set cost? $250.
It's I just again Canadian price. I was just looking on what should we call it, Music Vaults, and I think it was 130 or something.
For five albums, that's not too bad.
Yeah, but here it is here, $129.99. But if you want the 8, okay, so for 3 more records, it's $242.
Now that's worth it. So that's crazy.
It's like $120 more for 3 more records.
Because you go 5 times 25 is 120. But that's okay. It's like $25 a record. But you start going past that, where now you're up to $40 a record, right?
Well, it's a little less than twice as much to get the 8.
That's crazy.
It looks like Amazon has it for $81, $80.99.
For the 5 record set,
5.
that's a decent price. It's a really good price.
Yeah, that's good. That's Amazon US, which in Canada would be about $120.
Okay.
You just ask your friends, and we'll get it for you and mail it to you.
The Uber box in Canadian prices is $1,499, $1,500.
Well, I've got a friend.
It's crazy. That's a mortgage payment.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Buy it.
It's literally a mortgage payment for most people.
I have to go buy a new toaster.
Yeah.
I would not buy that set, but I don't care if someone else. If you want to do it, do it.
You can
I
eat.
know 5 people I know bought it, and I can name you'd know most of those names. So it's okay. They can do what they want. I think it's about $400 too much minimum.
How many did Marv buy?
As far as I know, he bought one, and
One.
Mayo bought one, and Mazzy bought one, and
Tom Yachty bought one.
2.
That's 4.
I know someone else. I can't remember.
Joe Mayo.
Yeah, we got him. Yep, he's
Yeah,
perfect.
And I talked to someone at the record store today, not the Mayo record store, a different one, where I got this new set, and he bought the Uber.
5. That's
So-
$5,000 right there.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby Whitlock got one for free.
No. He deserved to get one for free, really.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I'm not jealous.
I can't say that.
My 3
I do want the gnomes, though. I do want the gnomes.
So I'll make you some gnomes and send them to
I want a Cracker Box Palace.
you.
And now you don't know what they're going to do. What's the next one going to be? They
Well, they
start,
broke the $1,000 barrier, so the sky's the limit now.
yeah, you don't know what it's going to be. You'll get a copy of the limo or something, or
Yeah, you get sometime in New York City for $2,000.
material world with all kinds of material world stuff in it.
I don't know. I'm at the point where I'm going to be passing on all this stuff. I think it's just been a little bit too much.
No.
Well, I save money because I'm a CD guy 95%, which may be good or bad, but I just buy the 5 CD set. Well, I bought the 3 CD set, and somehow the internet fairies found the other 2.
Yeah.
So I have all the material, because you're not going to pull that stuff out and listen to the demos every week.
No.
It's good. I would listen to the Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young demos, because that set was great.
They sound good. They sound really good.
The extra stuff on that set, yeah, I'll pull that out and listen to it just for fun. But
Well, the extra stuff is complete album. Like
I was gonna say you could take those songs, put them on an album. It'd be a great album.
yeah.
and I did see that they've done that. They have a new set that's a light colored brown, they released.
But that's the alternate versions.
It's just
Yeah.
alternate
Oh,
versions.
it's not the demos. Oh,
No.
I don't think it's the demo material.
well,
It's a single record. We were just looking at it. It's just a
Okay.
single record. Yeah.
well, it sounds like it's still cool to have. But I did like their set. That set was fabulous, and it's well
Oh, yeah.
worth having. And I could listen to that a lot. Even half these Harrison stuff, like you said, we've had it for years. On that, beware of Adco bootlegs and things, but it's still nice to have them all coat together in decent quality.
Mhm.
It's like the Easter, or I call it Escher till then, the Easter tapes. They came out fabulous sounding, so I liked the new one, and the old boot went out the window, right? So they definitely improved the sound of that.
There. I'm going to give the duck to Jeff.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't notice it was a duck. I guess there is
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, the duck was in Paul's hair, so
Right there.
Am I missing comments, or there just isn't any?
there just isn't any. Nobody's watching anymore. Ever
Really?
since Robert S. joined, everybody fled.
I doubt that. They probably had to go eat or go to bed. It's 9:51. Some of these.
No,
some of these.
They saw this face and said, "Oh, I'm out of here."
Yeah.
Well, that
We
one.
have 11 watching.
Kalen said he's only 14. He probably had to go to bed.
No, it goes all the way back to the Burl Eyes look, is where it's at. That was like 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, he probably left when I told him I was 64. He said, "Oh, I'm out of here."
Yeah. Well, even that guy who was trying to get us to buy death metal, he's fled the coop.
I think parlogram auctions scared everybody away.
He puts out good videos. I like the gentleman.
Yeah.
It was very well done.
Can't afford to buy the stuff when they put it on sale. I've checked some of the sales out when they have them, and
Oh, yeah.
they're a little
Yeah.
high. But
And I liked his hat too.
Yeah.
The hat was a nice
I
touch.
enjoyed the hat.
Yeah, I very much enjoyed the hat.
Pork pie hat, is that what they call that?
I don't know. It was a nice hat.
Yeah.
It was a good touch.
well, that if you don't watch it, that the one with the six, what's his name? Pop Goes the 60s.
Yeah.
That gentleman, he does really good shows. If you have
Matt
Yeah,
Williams.
those are good.
He does excellent
I
stuff.
think he does a fair. He's fair. He doesn't try to boost anyone that doesn't need it, or he's pretty fair at his.
On a book he did a review on. I don't know if you saw it, Riding So High,
Oh.
Beatles and Drugs. He did a review of it. It's quite interesting. I just started reading it when I was on holidays. I got to get back to it, but yeah, it gets into a lot of
real paper.
it gets into a lot of explaining what was going on and why the Beatles were breaking up, and he talks about it in his video, and when Yoko introduced John to heroin, and apparently that really was a significant thing, because John was kind of volatile when he was doing that stuff, and they were kind of afraid to approach him. They were afraid, they would push him out of the band and all this sort of stuff. So, there's that kind of stuff going on. But yeah, it's interesting.
I like some of the artwork he does. I don't know who does his artwork for his fake albums, but that one they had the drug songs that are love songs. He did a great job on that one.
Yeah.
A few others.
Yeah.
There is a book that Paul had got, a French book about all the Beatles' Canadian albums. And
Yeah.
the one time it was actually reversed, where in Canada it was a lot cheaper than in America, because I tried to order it after Paul told me about it, and they wanted $110 in America.
That's crazy. Yeah, let me get that one.
He was able to get it in Canada for $25 American. And then even if it cost $25 to ship it to me, it was still half price. So I had him get me one, and then we covered the postage or whatever. And he was nice enough to do that and shipped it to me. And it's all in French, but it has a lot of information of the Canadian releases. And since Paul was doing a series on Canadian releases, I was really interested in, although I can't read the book technically, Yeah, it's a
Like
huge.
this is amazing for like 25 bucks or something. Well, I can't remember what it was.
25.
It's look how thick it is, and it's just beautifully done.
Ooh. Quality paper too.
Oh yeah, it's glossy paper. Like it's just a beautiful, beautiful book.
It's huge.
And yeah, and for some reason they were charging, your firstborn in the United States, but
Yep.
I got it on Amazon, I think.
It's similar to like a Spicer book about the Canadians, but it's
Yeah,
written by somebody
Yeah,
else.
it's a detailed breakdown of all the different issues and reissues of their albums, which is what I collect, right? So
And I
there's only a couple of books written about that. It is written in French, so I have to brush up on my high school French a little bit, but you can always translate that stuff online.
well, I
There's
just
actually,
with Google, I take a picture and it translates it for me.
there's actually, you get a phone app that does that.
Yep.
So like this text here is all in French, but if I scan that with my phone, I've got an app that'll translate it into English. So it's
And
pretty
probably read it for you too.
Yeah, it probably would. Yeah, probably one out there.
Oh, it sounds better in French anyway.
That, by the way, is the one and only Canadian EP, Beatles EP. Called 4 by the Beatles. We only have one EP in Canada, and that's the one right there.
Do you have one?
No, they're bloody expensive.
When you would think as close as at least close as I am to Canada, I would see more Canadian pressings over the years, even when we owned the record shop. And I don't remember that many Canadian products coming over.
Well, you guys made your own, right? So I don't know why.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying in general, you think being as close as we are, I mean,
Yeah.
literally a stone throw from Detroit. And we got a few of the imports that came in, but not like the Beatlemania or whatever.
Yeah.
But not as many as I would have thought,
But I
Well,
have seen
people
Canadian
are-
product in the American stores. I have seen it.
Oh, they are.
All our catalog is the same as the U.S. except for those first 3 albums. So
The 70s and 80s I'm referring to, before you even added some of our titles. You didn't have most of the mid 80s and early 90s.
right.
Anyways, it was just something I noticed when I owned the record shop in the early 80s. It barely had any Canadian titles.
Yeah.
See, I never brought anything to your store. That's why.
Yeah.
If you watch the rest of that video, I think he has a new book put out by another author that covers the UK editions on that video he just had playing earlier, the hologram.
Oh, yeah.
I think he advertises, I think it was his video that advertises a book similar to a Spicer.
Yeah, he talked about it in that video.
Yeah, and that video at the end, and I'm thinking about getting that one because.
Well, that was the solo one. So is there one on, on the solo album? Yeah.
Because the solo one by Spicer is like $150 now.
Yeah.
And I can't get the digital. I have most of those digital, but
Yeah.
I share them when I get them. But I'm hoping to get the brand new one's Magical Mystery Tour Yellow Submarine. I'm going to get that digital one probably in a week or two when he releases it. I think October he's releasing it.
Was this a Spicer one coming out?
Yeah, Spizer's releasing the Magical Mystery Tour Yellow Submarine combination book.
Oh, like he's done with the other ones.
Yeah, so I'll get it and I'll pass it.
Okay, I'll have to get that because I've got the others in that series as well.
I like getting the digital because I read them on my phone.
That's this series here.
Right. He's got that series, the Let It Be one he came out with.
Yeah, I've got those. He's done 4 of them, right?
Yeah, Pepper, White Album, Let It Be, and now Magical.
Yeah, those 4 there.
He's got them all.
What's the other one?
Yeah, they're nice. They're not real big, but they're actually quite nice.
Yeah, that's the Let It Be. Oh, what was the other one? White Album, Let It Be.
Abbey Road.
Oh, Abbey Road. Yeah, okay, I got that.
And Pepper. Yeah.
They just tell about fans' experiences and information about the album too, but it also has a lot of fan base, what was going on at the time, things like that. So it's
I love this photo of him.
No.
The one after 909.
Is 910.
910. Exactly. I love that photo. Very cool.
I guess.
They're not cheap stuff. If you want the older
Well, these
books,
aren't bad though. I don't think I paid a lot for these.
well, not
They're probably-
those are about $24. But I'm saying
Yeah.
it's older books like the Apple
Yeah.
collection, the Solo collection, the VJ collection. They're like $200 now. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, they're crazy.
I mean, they were $50 when they came out.
Yeah, they're quite nice though.
Then they'll sell you a dented version for $85 instead of.
They won't set you back $1,000.
Well, I guess it'd still be a better buy if you got his old collection. It might cost you $1,000. I think it's still a better buy than the Harrison wooden box. If you separately price those albums, you're still going to come under $500. You bought the same stuff in the box separately. The book is worth maybe $150 max, and then you think those little gnomes maybe another $100. They're still $400 overpriced, as far as I'm concerned. But
Well, I heard the gnomes are plastic, so they're not going to be worth anything. No,
I don't know.
They're plastic.
that's what I heard. I've never seen them.
I think they were.
I thought they were pewter.
I heard they were plastic.
When there was the Tom and guy there, when they opened theirs, they said, "No, it's heavy. It's heavy."
Oh, okay. I didn't watch those videos. So
If I had no wife and I had no children and I had no grandchildren and I lived in somebody's
Andy.
house,
Tom and Andy.
I would probably buy one.
Made with pewter from the Harrison estate.
Yes, they
Yeah.
dug it up.
well, the wooden bookmark from his tree. You guys should get that because I heard that Eric Clapton and George Harrison actually peed on that tree. So you could have their DNA in that bookmark.
Woohoo! I think I'm just gonna go to Toys R Us and buy some Play-Doh and make my own gnomes.
And
Oh, I'm just making fun. I'll get all the Beatle guys on my case now.
well, there's no Beetle guys. I don't see anyone over there.
Look, somebody's alive out there.
John Lennon's private tapes were stolen by his aides upon his death.
Well, if that's the case, it's gonna be like a Paul McCartney movie all over again.
Someone said that Yoko's in a wheelchair now. I haven't seen any photographs of Yoko in the last year.
Somebody earlier said she's in a wheelchair.
I heard that a couple of years ago that she was in a wheelchair. So
Really?
that wasn't news to me. Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, she's old.
I think somebody said 88.
88 or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
You in 1930 or 1931, something like that. Well, that were two.
My mom's 99. She's not in a wheelchair.
My
Yeah,
mom's
mine-
120. She's not in a wheelchair.
Mine's not going to be 95 in a couple of weeks. She's still got great health.
Happy birthday, Mom.
My mom's birthday was July 19th. 99.
Yeah, that's something.
Great.
Oh, she turns 99 or she'll turn 100?
She was 99 on July 19th last month.
Well, my mom's up there.
Oh, up there. Up
Yeah.
there. Okay, gotcha.
Not by the duck.
No.
Sitting up
How
by
you
the
doing, Mrs. Kendall? Hi.
My grandmother made it to 102 in 2013. She passed, but my mother had me when she was like 15, so she's still young. She's like 70.
I wouldn't doubt it. That's Fred Seaman. He was a nasty person.
Oh yeah.
I guess I'll have to pop over to the Dakota and see if I can find out about Yoko.
Could you? Would you?
You live in New
Sure.
York, don't you?
No, I haven't been in the city since March 2020.
Mm-hmm.
When COVID hit, that was the last day I was in the city.
yeah, probably
'Cause
wise.
I worked in Lower Manhattan.
Are they locking stuff down there like they were talking about? More masks and things now?
I haven't been there, but I suppose they are.
I'm referring to just in general, like if you go to any store now.
Oh yeah, no. No, I actually went to an engagement party today, and nobody was wearing masks
Mm-hmm.
indoors.
Shame on you.
Boy.
But are you vaccinated?
Yes,
Double?
yes.
Double vaccinated?
That's good.
I'm not double vaccinated. I'm just single.
But
I'm single vaccinated.
Johnson.
Got her.
My wife got the Johnson & Johnson, so one shot. I took the Pfizer.
I was 44 years old when I got it last week, and this is what they did to me. That's why we don't get it. No, I'm just kidding. I got it. My wife did not. My wife refuses to get a vaccine. I'm like, hey, whatever.
Well, I got it, and I got to tell you, I had joint pain for weeks afterwards.
Oh, really?
And I thought, what the hell did I do?
See, I got the Pfizer. I got the Pfizer twice, and it was a different experience each time. The first time, got it in my left arm, and for I would say 3-4 days, I had soreness all the way up the back of my neck. And then it gradually faded away. And then when I got the second shot, same arm, this arm was like super sore for about 24 hours. And then it just kind of went away just like that. And that was it. So totally different reaction each time. I don't know why.
I had no reaction to the first shot at all.
Yeah.
And then the second, I don't think I experienced anything that day, but the next day and for weeks after that, my joints, my shoulders, my elbows, my knees, they all hurt.
Interesting. Yeah.
Well, my daughter in Alaska, she had COVID, not bad, but then the army, she works for the army, they basically forcing her to get the shot, but she had enough antibodies already, and then she got the first shot, and she was sick like 3 weeks straight, terribly sick, even though she already had COVID. And so I told her that when it comes time to take the second shot, get an antibody test and show them that your antibodies are sufficient, because you can take another one and you have too many antibodies, it can attack your own body, because you'll have what they call a storm, especially when you're young. If you get too many of the antibodies, it attacks good cells. I said, she shouldn't have got the first one having enough antibodies alone. So I told her, take another test, the antibody test, before you take the second shot, because they're forced to do the Pfizer. Everyone has their own only problems that may, some people can be allergic, other people. I don't discount anyone who decides not to get it, because they're showing now that with or without it, you can still pass the virus, you can still get the virus, you can still, the only person, if you have it and it protects you, then you're the one that's protected, not the person standing next to you. You're right. So I have no problem. If all of us were in a room together and one wasn't, then they're the ones that may or may not have an issue, as far as I'm concerned. But everyone has their own thoughts. But everyone can still carry it, and that's the problem. They're now starting to get across to the CDC here in America, saying, no, you're not. You can still be a carrier, so still be careful. They want you to wear a mask and everything else, but you still can carry it regardless of whether you've got vaccine or not. Now, you may or may not get sick. That's another story. No one will know, because you don't. I had a niece that died last Saturday, 35 years old, from COVID, supposedly from COVID.
Sorry to hear that.
A less than 1 year old baby, and her husband got it. She got it. She didn't take the vaccine because she was breastfeeding, and I think it was Thursday or Friday. She felt really bad, and she went to sleep and never woke up. Wow. We got the call last Sunday morning that she had passed, and they assuming it's from COVID. We still haven't found out, and the husband is still in the hospital, and their baby went to her parents, and they're holding the baby, who just celebrated its first birthday, August 7th, I think, without the parents. So you just don't know.
To your family there.
We still haven't got it. You're not going to bother people every day, but you find out what really happened. But they're assuming that she died from COVID, and she's only 35.
Yeah, we're all going to have to get a third shot now, too, from the sound of it.
Well,
does anybody know about the Target special?
The Target special, I believe, only has some stickers.
Stickers?
That all?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know how the set has a lot of leaves, so it has like leaves, and it may have the gnomes, but it's basically a sticker package, I think, that comes with it.
Oh, okay.
Daniel, you're correct, Daniel. I'm not for wearing masks. I don't think they do any good. You're going to get it.
But a Target release.
Wash your hands. Stay away from people who think you're sick, and if you're sick, stay away from others.
Use common sense.
Even if you got a little cold, don't go to work. Or don't go out. If you're sneezing, don't go.
Yeah.
My grandson had it. He was with me for a week before we found it. The week before Thanksgiving, he had it. He was with me every day for a week, and we didn't even know he had it. He was when his mom got it, then we checked him, and he had it. I never got it from him, thank goodness, but you never know. I'm a diabetic. I could, and I'm heavy. I could die in a minute, but
Get your shot. Get your shot.
I have my shot, but you don't, I'm not going to
You
force
have one, though. Go get your own one.
I'm not going to force anyone. I can't get a second shot. I'm a Johnson & Johnson.
I've had meningitis, cancer, and a heart attack, so I wasn't going to let COVID get me.
Oh, I understand. Everyone do what they feel.
If I can survive those,
Yeah.
COVID's not taking me down.
You're a miracle.
Probably die of a hangnail infection.
I don't know about that, but
My
I've been
brother's
lucky.
father-in-law had seven.
Hangnail. Yeah, probably. I'll step on a rusty nail or something.
You get some sort of tetanus or something.
My brother's father-in-law had 7 stints. He just had his toes cut off because of diabetes. He's around 77. Does not take care of himself. He got COVID while in the hospital getting his toes cut off, and he survived. And yet here's a 35-year healthy woman. I think it's the luck of the draw, man. How your body.
Yeah. I mentioned earlier I was in an engagement party, and I was talking to somebody about that. I said, what's weird is that it almost seems, obviously if you had underlying illnesses, you were more susceptible to getting sick and perhaps dying from COVID. But it seems so random. They're, perfectly healthy people or athletes who are suddenly getting COVID when, I have friends who are very unhealthy, kind of like me, and they didn't get COVID.
Well, even a few I did know that up until now, I didn't know anyone that passed from it. But I know people that had lupus, they had all these other degrees, and somehow they survived it. It still hurt them hard, but it hit them hard, but not. They still, after 2-3 weeks, they're okay. Well, supposedly they're okay. And fine, but then you get something else. 3 days, boom, they got it Thursday and they're dead on Saturday. Why? I don't know. So, like I said, wash your hands. Stay away from people unnecessarily if you feel sick. And other than that, I'm not going to mandate that you go to jail if you don't get vaccinated, because that's where it's headed.
And if you get your shot, you can win a prize.
Let
me just follow up to ZCX99. I don't remember how much the Target exclusive is, but no other version has stickers. So
Okay.
it may be worth it for that. Just
That may be
it's unique.
Good price, though. I mean, if it's a decent price, if it's under,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If the price, and I don't remember what it is, but if the price is there, why not? Why not get the stickers? No one else will have it.
He said yes.
Joe Mayo and
Sir.
all those people that bought the Uber box, they don't have stickers.
Right.
Sell it to them.
No,
Yeah, buy it and sell Joe Mayo some stickers.
yeah, here they are. Now, is the Target exclusive the 3 CD set or the 2 CD set?
Well, that
I don't recall.
Oh, okay.
He didn't say that was the
Ask him.
original
3
question.
CD set or 2 CD set?
Okay, I'm just at it now. It's the 3 CD set. You get some stickers with it.
Okay.
Right. And how much is it?
$29.99 US, I assume.
All right, so it's $4.
Not bad.
I paid
$4 for stickers.
That's what I paid for mine. I didn't get stickers.
Yeah.
I guess I should have gone to Target.
Mhm.
Well, there you go.
I guess I'm at the
Target.
Lose, you lose. Right? Here, let me. I'll share here, Doc. If you want, I can show this to you.
Okay. Hang on, people. We're going shopping.
Okay.
Okay.
We're going targeting. Okay.
This is the Target website. There's
That has been brought to you by Target.
Oh my gosh!
Whoa.
Stickers.
there's your stickers
I
there.
gotta have them.
Whoa.
I'm on my way to right now.
Put them on
Okay.
your books.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They're leaves, gnomes.
Yeah. You can get stickers of gnomes.
What's this? This is got some kind of postcard there or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe it's autographed.
Maybe it's like those Play-Doh sets. You put the stickers on that
Oh
background.
yeah, because Harrison's missing. See,
I think it's the cover photo without George on it.
it's a color form set.
Yeah.
Colorful. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. I couldn't think of what it was where you put the stickers on and
Remember the
peel
color
them off.
forms?
Color forms.
See how it's green now? You know, you guys notice.
I'm getting forgetful in my old age.
You guys
Colorful.
noticed that the trees were green and the font was green
Yes,
too.
I did know that.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't think the vinyl comes like that, but
They're very.
And it has a hype sticker if you're into that. Target
Yeah.
exclusive.
And they stuck it right on
Right
the cover.
there,
So
right?
Yeah.
3 CDs. So it's only on the
Sticker
3
pack.
CD, not on the LP.
Well, I'm going there tomorrow to get the stickers.
well, let's see here. So that's the
Does the LP have any stickers?
no. This is the 5. It doesn't show us here for the
No,
album.
seriously. As we're looking at this, I'm seriously thinking I probably should have gone to Target
Yeah, really.
because I did pay $29.99 for it in the record store and didn't get stickers.
I want the color form set.
This is good.
I can
Yeah,
go,
that looks like the one.
If we hype this enough, they'll raise the price.
oh,
See,
yeah.
look, everybody, you can have those
$400.
Those
Put those
stickers are worth
stickers
$3.
on your-
Come on.
refrigerator or your forehead or wherever you want to put them.
Well, that's
Right.
why we have a little card. You get to stick them on the card.
Yeah, you peel them off and you make your own album cover.
I'm
Maybe
kidding.
that's what it is. You
You
put them
can
on.
have George on his head. And you can have the gnomes eating at his feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Showed
Man.
Joe Mayo and said, "Look at I got it."
Put some gnomes in the trees.
I'll be there at 10:15 in the morning.
He's going to want that.
More
gonna
and more
want-
gimmicks.
I actually got tomorrow off. No kids tomorrow, so.
Ooh,
Children
Robert,
too.
you get to sleep in. All
I
right.
wish I was off.
Well, I'm retired.
Although I'm sitting in my office now. I work from home.
I'm retired. I'm just waiting for my wife to retire. That way she
And
can-
they're going driving to Idaho.
I took an early retirement from my last job, but I work now. So
If I could find a job that pay like 15 grand a year, I'd just do it. I can do that on eBay, so I don't bother.
well, I live in New York, so I need a job that pays a lot more.
That is a shame. I can move to Detroit and probably spend a third of the money. You know, for sure.
My son moved to Indiana in the end of 2019
Mhm.
because it was so much cheaper and slower pace of life.
Yeah.
You can buy a house here for, I mean, average house is maybe 250 for a nice one that's 2,000 to 3,000 square foot, and still have a little bit of land. I mean, less than half an acre usually, but yeah, you can still do that here. That's what I like outside of Detroit, of course.
Out in the subway.
Block in Detroit if you want, but just some blocks that are empty.
Yeah.
You could have a whole block to yourself.
Yes, you could. I live about 20 miles from there, but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I lived there when I was a kid.
You guys need to move where I live. The wide open spaces, small
Where's
town,
that?
Oklahoma.
Oh, okay.
I've been to Oklahoma. My grandma was born in Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
You guys get tornadoes there.
I
Yeah,
know that's the
That's
trouble.
the only deal. Look,
That's
yeah.
the only thing.
Yeah.
The engagement party I went to today is for my niece who lives in Texas.
Okay, that's south of
She's
it.
in Austin.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter just moved to Fort Hood in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
She's a dentist in the Army. My grandmother lived in Oklahoma, and she was at the showing of Bonnie and Clyde's bodies.
Ooh.
They put the
Really?
car out, and they had bodies laying out on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and they made like a show, and all the people came by the hundreds to view the bodies.
Mm-hmm.
And she skipped school to go see it.
In
They
Texas,
did
yeah.
that for 3 days, and then they
Yeah.
had to move it. Well, you know what happens in 3 days, but
Yeah.
they did that for 3 days. They showed the bodies. She told me that story all the time. How they skipped school to go see the bodies of Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
And that's what happens when you do bad things.
That happens.
But it was in Oklahoma.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm not sure the city, but I know it was in Oklahoma.
Mm.
My ex-girlfriend was
Tucson.
in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Well, we've got dead bodies in New York too, but we don't walk by them and look at
Maybe
them.
they should hang you from
Don't
It's
watch
in
the
the
news. I was going to say, I see all that stuff in New York and all that violence. I said, oh, man.
Well, Chicago, New York, any large
Yeah.
city that have violence. But back in those days, those people were like gods to some people, like Bonnie
Yeah.
and Clyde and all these. These
Mhm.
were like folklore heroes, and you know. And so when they died, they did that for a reason, you know,
Yeah.
to show people it's different today.
Okay. Well,
We still
Back
can't find Jimmy Hoffa, though.
Nope, he's somebody's backyard pavement. No, back in Oklahoma, back in the 1860s or whatever, Frank and Jesse James went through the Wichita Mountains, and Frank came back during the early 1900s trying to look for his gold in Oklahoma, and my great grandfather and my great great grandfather helped him look for his gold, and they never found it.
Oh, so there's a treasure out there.
Yeah, yeah.
A Bargoon.
Yes, get your
Gold,
shovel and start
But
digging.
there's an army base in the area called Fort Sill, and they kind of absorbed the land, so it's probably an army land. So they would have get you if you go looking for gold there, you know.
Oh, geez, there's always a wrinkle to something.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Well, I know when we visited Virginia and places like that, if you're not legally allowed to collect and look for like Civil War stuff,
Right.
certain places
Right.
where it's illegal to dig in the ground and to look for that stuff.
You have to have permission. Yeah. Mhm.
Otherwise, so many people have been digging it up for years. They just finally said, no, it's illegal to
Mhm.
dig that stuff up. So you can get in trouble in certain areas. But Target, no, you can dig anything you want out of Target.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't. It's just isn't fair that they, like, yeah, you can't dig anywhere.
On the West Coast, you can just take whatever you want, walk out of the store.
Yeah. What about my digging rights? Don't I have digging rights?
No, only in the West Coast.
Dig it.
You live in California, you go to the store, take what you want, walk out. They won't say anything to you.
Hmm.
Just keep walking.
You see,
Well,
if
I'm going to sign off, Doc. So,
Oh,
good.
all right.
yeah.
Time for din-dins
later.
around here.
See you
So,
later.
Good
You
night,
guys
Paul.
take
Thank you for coming.
stay healthy.
See you later.
So long.
Be
Yeah.
careful.
Later.
Yeah.
See you. Yeah.
But if I saw all that shoplifting in California, and if they have done that in Oklahoma, somebody would have gotten shot. They don't do that in Oklahoma.
This is
What
what
do they do?
They arrest you,
Well,
and throw you in jail.
I mean, if the funny thing is, in California, if you walk into a store without a mask, they'll arrest you. But if you
Yeah.
walk out with the merchandise,
They
you're good.
will let you go. Yeah.
Clown world.
my brain goes.
The little woo-woos are going out, and everybody just goes like, "What the heck? What's that?"
Yeah, and also in my state, Oklahoma, we have what's called open carry law, and
Right.
it's legal to walk around wearing a gun. And I feel the Texas, I believe it too. Yeah. So, you got a gun? Oh, yeah.
You just walk into Walmart with a pistol. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's all right.
I'm okay with that.
No, Walmart, they don't. They're not supposed to have guns in Walmart. No, they say no.
I've always lived in New York, and in my high school we had a rifle team, and there was a rifle range in the basement of the school. So my friend used to bring his revolver into school.
Yeah.
Nothing ever happened.
Back then.
Back then.
And in my high school years, you'd have the guys in their trucks, and they had their shotguns, and they're going to get on their hunting clothes after school and go hunting. As long as it was locked in your truck, it's fine.
You taught 90% of the kids how to respect a gun, how to use it. And if you knew your neighbor had a gun on him, the other guy had a gun on him,
Yeah.
the other guy had it, I believe it really does deter crime overall. Because if you walk into an Oklahoma bar and try to start trouble, there's probably 20 guns in the room.
Or 30, yeah.
Probably not going to do too much. So I think it does deter it. There's always
20 people and 30 guns. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Crazy though. So
That's
the
just
hard part.
That's just like me. I went to a gun show a couple of years ago with my son, and I was almost walking out with nothing, and I found a .38 revolver, and I paid $250, so I've got a .38 in my bedroom.
I don't have a gun right now, so
Mhm.
I'd kill my son-in-law if I did, but that's probably why I don't have one.
I have an ammunition shortage, but I've got a .38.
That's another thing. They're making ammunition so expensive that even if
Yeah.
you wanted to get it.
Jeff, you have to go see George Sesper.
Okay.
He knows all about bullets.
Yeah. Yeah.
He can
Apes.
get you some bullets.
Hmm.
Yes.
My ex-record store partner, he made bullets for years,
Yeah.
and he's got a ton of them still of various calibers and things. And he says, I could probably get, $200 for this little box right now, but he doesn't want to sell them.
Yeah.
He's got tons of that stuff. It's a shame. A few bad apples ruin it for everybody.
They're hoarding them. Yeah. People are afraid they're gonna.
Yeah,
And the
the
fake
right to
people,
bear arms.
if people try to go in some of these states like Oklahoma, Texas, and Louisiana, give me your guns. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
I forget how many millions. I mean, there's so many millions. They're never going to get
Right.
Right. What they say, they're never going to.
Turn in your guns. Get a prize. Get a gift card at Walmart. Something.
Yes.
It's just like the shots. They're offering $1 million scholarships to get a shot, $200 get a shot, free movie ticket, get a shot. And it gets to the point where you're wondering, okay, what is the real agenda? Why does everyone want? I understand the problem, but if you're starting to wonder, they're really pushing it so hard.
That's what makes me worry about this a little bit. They're pushing it so hard.
And okay, I got one. You guys maybe got one, but I'm like, is there really something maybe we don't know? And 5 years from now, they flick a switch and all of us drop dead. I don't know.
You can eat at Chick-fil-A for free if you turn in your gun now.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's all going to end up. I did what I thought I had to do because of my diabetes and so forth. And if I'm wrong, I'll pay for it. And if I didn't do it and I was wrong, I'll pay for it. No one else is going to pay for it. So I'm not worried.
They want everyone to turn in their guns, so only the illegal gun holders
will have them. Yeah,
guns.
that's right.
That's
right.
It's crazy.
They make mistakes and they do it, and they go, "Oh, we made a mistake," but by that time it's too late.
Yeah.
Because you get people on the bandwagon. I saw a video today where it was a joke, but people were taking it seriously. Said, "Would you allow people to be arrested that are unvaccinated and sign this petition?" And people were signing it.
Yeah.
The guys, like other people that knew it, had common sense, go, "Wait a minute, I'm not really for. I wish they would, but I'm not ready to arrest people."
Yeah.
It's a joke, right? Because it's a joke, but people were. He had 100 signatures of people willing to put other people in jail. And I'm like, are we to that point now? You want to throw someone in jail because of a personal choice?
Yeah.
It really shouldn't be anybody's business, to be honest with you. I didn't ask if you had a herpes shot, did I, or a pneumonia vaccine, or a scales vaccine, or
Right. Well, once the government gets involved, we're screwed with things.
As soon as they touch anything, it goes broke or it goes bad.
Yeah.
Nothing stays right. There was a great story, and I don't remember exactly how it goes, but they used to own the Western Union when it first came out, the telegraph.
Right.
And the government owned it, and they were like $10 billion in debt trying to run it. Western Union came in and ran it like a company and became billionaires. The people that started the Western Union with the telegraph. And it just shows you, even back then, they didn't know how to run anything. They would always go broke running it. The minute the private company got a hold of it, they knew how to make money.
Yeah.
Put the post office in private hands, it'll be making money fist over fist, really private hands. I mean, same with